Wow, Kilborn outcase. I can't know what that is, but wow.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the What Podcast today. We're in.
What's up?
Are you rolling?
Another, yeah.
Oh.
We're in another area. Got the red furniture in a house.
Yeah.
Pretty cool location. Today for you guys, we have no clue what we're going to be talking about.
Yes, this is a very new topic.
I didn't even tell them I was doing this. We couldn't come up with anything, and they were just sitting on their phones. So I said, "Screw it. We're just going to press record and see what happens."
I think that's a very interesting tactic.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
low-key like it. I think it's funny.
Currently, Quinn is staring at us.
Hey, Quinn.
Quinn is my dog. So for you viewers out there, I don't know, because y'all like Batman, y'all be finding out information. I mean,
Is it Harley
there you
Quinn?
go. That's not Harley Quinn.
We cannot
Low-key,
put her on
Harley
camera.
Quinn's actual story, if you ever watch DC, is so sad. I feel bad for her. Like,
I
that's depressing.
have never watched that personally.
DC, I would say, isn't better than Marvel, but it has better plot lines for the characters.
Brad, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, I haven't seen either.
You haven't seen Marvel?
Nope.
No. I mean, I've seen like a
Wow.
couple movies. Yeah,
The MCU
not a
is
movie guy.
amazing. If you haven't watched the MCU, I recommend you sit down and watch that, because that is amazing.
That's what I did. The month before Spider-Man No Way Home came out, I was like, yo, someone's going to want to go to this for their birthday party. And so I sat down and in 2 weeks watched all the Marvel movies on Disney+.
That's unhealthy.
Yeah,
It
that
was-
sounds a bit unhealthy, but I respect it.
I have rewatched them just so I can get better. I had to get like a generalization of what was going to happen, but then I went back and I rewatched them all. You know, actually,
Is this our first topic?
Marvel
MCU
movies?
being better than DC, or
I mean, we just went.
Hey, I have a question real quick. Do I have to do this every time?
I mean, if you want to hear, good.
Okay.
are these even working? Did you
You're
plug it in,
ruining
right?
our flawless podcast. So I'm not editing it.
I know you're not. I was just asking. Because I honestly, guys, comment down below if we get enough, like...
Or not.
No. You gotta
not
believe.
going
You gotta believe. If we get enough subscribers, give us a subscriber point. Maybe we should upgrade our equipment a little bit. Like,
Nah, we're keeping these mics forever.
okay,
Mics.
maybe like 3.
2 $50 Amazon mics
I
for
mean-
my birthday. That's our equipment until we die. But first,
Water.
water.
We could have some water before we upgrade our equipment, for sure.
I've been very thirsty recently. We've been playing.
That was nice.
Been playing a little bit of
I
Euchre.
concur. We did play Euchre. I learned. My brain is very... It's the Robin. I'm very sore.
Yeah, my first time too. I understood the basics, and then once your dad started explaining all those complicated, like thinking
Strategies.
ahead things, I just like got lost in it, and it was just like
Yeah, the strategies are.
I was just
out
trying
there.
to focus to make sure I actually was doing what was right.
Yeah.
I low-key understood what he was saying a little bit. I started to pick up a little bit on some general strategy. Probably will play again. I enjoyed.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun than like Kings in the Corner.
Definitely
I
more
told
fun
you
than
it's better
golf.
games than
I
Kings of the Court.
have been scarred from my mom's cards games. They're terrible, and so I have bad experience with them. But Euchre has made me feel a little bit better.
To
about
open your
cards.
eyes.
It has, yeah.
That's good. I think Euchre's a good game.
I think we might have to hit up the casino soon.
I don't know if Euchre's in the casino.
I really want to play Sabacc. If you guys know what Sabacc is, you're a G. If you don't, it's
You're
fine.
an H.
You are an H.
You're an H.
Nah, Aiden, do you know
Wow.
what Sabacc is?
No, I don't
Okay,
know
so
what
Sabacc.
is.
So it's in.
I'm an H right now.
So it's in Star Wars.
Okay.
You know. Okay, little bit of nerd backstory. You know how Han Solo got the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah.
He won it from Lando.
Yes.
You knew that?
Yes.
You know he won it in like a,
In a gambling game.
Yeah.
Yes.
it was Sabacc. Sabacc is like Star Wars poker.
Okay.
It's like their version. It's what they
Okay.
gamble with. So Disney sells Sabacc. I got it when I was at Galaxy's Edge.
Alrighty.
He has it. You have it too, right?
I do have it.
Yeah. So like
Wow.
you can
Have
play
you
with.
hold on. Have you ever played it?
I have played it.
How many
I-
times?
My sister won it on the Star Cruiser. She won the whole competition. out of
Actually,
thousands
there's
of
a whole
people.
competition.
So at the Star Wars Hotel, the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser.
Okay.
Go check out my channel. Got some videos on there. You know
Because
what I'm
Brad's
saying?
rich. He's a rich kid. Healthy.
But so it's like a Star Wars hotel, but it's a 2-day experience. You can only stay there for 2 days. So it's kind of like think of it almost as a cruise, but you're not on water.
You're in
Like
space.
You're in this area for 2 days
In
with all the
space.
same people. And they had a Sabacc competition across the whole thing.
2 nights or just 2 days? Like 1 day and a night, or and then another day, or just 2 nights? So technically
Is
3
it two?
days.
Is it 2 days and the night?
I think it's 2 days, 2 nights. So you get on the first day, that night, full day. And then
So you get off on the third day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
But
so-
yeah,
Technically
so
3 days.
my sister won the whole competition on our thing for Sabacc. And yeah, I do.
Wow.
I do know how to play it. And
Did she win anything?
I want to say she won like a coaster or something.
That's fire.
So that's
All right,
wow.
so
There was something, but
out of thousands of people, and it's Disney being rich, they gave her a coaster. It's just,
that's like such
wow.
a Disney thing to do, though. All right, anyway, so like Sabacc, like general rules. So like you can play it with if you have a full deck of cards with jokers, you can actually play it like with regular cards.
Okay.
So there's positive cards and there's negative cards.
Okay.
Your goal is 0.
Okay.
So you're dealt 2 cards.
Okay.
You can get up to 5 cards, but once there's like a couple moves you can do, like when it's your turn.
Okay.
You can either pass, you can fold. I feel like these are pretty, they're pretty basic.
Okay.
You either pass, you fold, there's 2 discard piles. You
Okay.
can swap with the top of the discard piles. You can discard a card and then draw, or you can just draw. If you
Okay.
draw, then you have 3 cards. And then for the rest of the game, you play everyone gets 3 turns in a round.
Okay.
For the rest of that round, you can only have a minimum of 3 cards.
All right.
So you either swap, you can't just
Is
discard.
there a limit on how many cards you can have?
5.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to learn actual Sabacc, because actual Sabacc, there's like 12 different like specific card figurations that all have like a hierarchy,
Yeah.
and your goal is to get them.
Okay.
Noob mode is just try and get 0 with the least amount of cards. So if you had 0 with 3 and I had 0 with 2, I'd win.
Okay.
But if I had 1 with 2 and you had 0 with 3, you'd win. So you can play it with regular cards because you can just play reds are negative, all face value, aces are 1, and then like jacks are 11, queens 12, kings 13. And then if you play with the jokers, there's 2 cards where there's 0.
Huh.
So the ultimate win, the full Sabacc, is you have both 0s and that's it.
That's very unlikely.
Exactly. So that's how you win. Like
I wonder what
in the actual
probability
game.
of you getting those 2 cards are.
I have gotten it
That's very.
one time, and it was at a church youth group competition, and I just smacked everybody.
Are
That's
you
insane.
asking me the probability since I'm the statistics and probability?
I don't
expert?
think.
Okay,
you have a calculator
you'd probably have to
to
play
put
like
it on.
what, 30 games?
At least.
At least 30 games to figure out
yeah.
the probability. It's low. In real Sabacc, there's like 10 or 12. Actually, the game came with a booklet describing, like they had pictures and everything. It was great because I can't really read. I need the pictures. But it has like all the pictures of like the winning hands. You got like full Sabacc, and then you have like something else Sabacc where it's like you have 2 negative 13s, 2
Nice.
positive 13s, and a 0.
So that's Sabacc.
That is
My
Sabacc.
dad texted me something interesting here to talk about.
Shoot.
Larry Bird or Justin Jefferson?
I don't
that's
think
a
that.
you decision.
I low-key don't think that's comparable.
It says, "Who's better, Larry Legend or the kid that just yells Larry Bird every time he shoots?" So I guess he was talking about me.
I'm gonna go with. Well, that's a tough one.
So I guess he's So I guess what they're arguing here is like, let's just go. What's the best era of basketball and why? And this is all opinion based. There's no factual to back it
Yeah,
up.
it's hard for us because we only
Yeah.
Lived in
Here's the
maybe
thing. You don't
one.
understand. So me and Brad, we went through an era where we didn't care about basketball. We started caring about, at least for me, at least me personally, we started caring about 2015. Cavaliers were popping. They did lose the finals. The next year they won. We were like, yo, this is sweet. We love basketball. Then the Cavs started sucking because Kyrie got traded. We proceeded to not really care. Am I right?
I think so. I don't really remember how I felt about basketball. How I felt about basketball before LeBron won that year. Like I honestly don't. Like I know I was a fan that year, but I don't remember if I watched before. Because I used to be. I think I used to be a football guy, and then I went to basketball and back to football. But I mean, yeah, once KD joined, I know
I will say I've always been a football kid. I do enjoy watching basketball now, especially. I'm a big. I like watching Luka, even though he beat them Timberwolves, and I was sad because I like watching Ant play.
I was gonna say he did like Ant, but he follows the winners, and since Luka beat Ant,
Yeah,
now he's a Luka guy.
I'm a big
Wow.
bandwagon.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing, I was sad. I was very upset. Luka just
That's
plays
embarrassing.
so unbelievably good that like it low-key ticks me off.
You know he's really good at Overwatch too. Like he's in like the top 500 of like Overwatch players.
That's
too.
okay. If you can be a professional athlete and be like in a flexible spot,
Well, you know, like
That's Bronny James.
do you know like
bro, stop it.
God, he's literally in face.
yeah? Okay, so you know do you know Max
Again,
Verstappen?
Diamond on
Do you
Siege
know who
tonight.
that is?
If you know, you know.
Max Verstappen. He's
Max
pretty much,
Verstappen.
he hasn't been doing it recently. But last couple years, he's been reigning over F1, which is like a very fancy and high up racing circuit.
He
in
races
Europe.
for Red Bull, right?
That is one of the teams. Yeah,
Isn't that his team though?
that's the team he's on right now, and the
Yeah.
drivers will probably change.
Yeah. Didn't Lewis Hamilton move teams?
He's gonna go to Ferrari.
Yeah, he was on
Mercedes.
Yeah. I low-key just can't see Lewis Hamilton in a red jersey or uni. You know what I'm saying?
Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, you just kind of see him with Mercedes, but the way they've been doing, I would see him in Ferrari.
Is Ferrari going up?
I don't know.
They have
Ferrari's
what?
gonna
They're
have
Carlos, right? That's
Carlos
their current.
Sainz and
Yeah. Is he good?
Carlos Sainz is pretty good.
I do not follow Formula One. The most racing experience I have is I went to the Indy 500 like 2 years ago. That was cool. I recommend if you ever are near Indianapolis during that time.
I watched the finish of that race this year.
For sure,
bad.
pull up. It is not only the race itself. It's just a whole experience. It's really cool.
Yeah, but I digress. Max Verstappen, he did a 24-hour online race the night he had an actual race in Italy, and won both.
That's actually really funny.
So he won the online 24-hour race with his teammates, and also won the actual race.
That's
which
funny.
is actually insane. So shout out to Max Verstappen for being an absolute legend.
Max, if you want to follow us and get Ferrari to, or no, that's Lewis.
He probably won't be going anywhere anytime soon. He has a pretty good car, but the driver behind the seats makes the difference.
Red Bull, sponsor us.
He needs a new teammate. So, get Sergio Perez out of there. I'm sorry, Perez. But get Sergio Perez out of there. Anyways. And Aston Martin needs to get better. Let's go to our next topic here.
Let's talk about cars. I'm just feeling it now that we're talking about it.
Me and Aiden.
Brad has a car.
Brad does have a car.
No. So, I don't want to exclude you, but me and Aiden.
Hold on. We've been missing water, and we've changed a little bit.
Yeah, it's like kind of hard because we keep changing.
This is fluent.
So.
Let's just hit it right now.
Yeah, we'll hit it right now.
All right.
That was a crispy cheers.
I think that might have been our first one we all three did, or at least the actual good one.
That's a pretty solid one, I would say.
A couple months ago, me and Aiden went to Gatlinburg,
That is real.
and we went to
we pull up
I unfortunately missed out. I was at camp.
couple things.
But hey, we're pulling up to Myrtle Beach. Wait for the podcast episode then.
Dude, you just spoiled it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's all right.
You spoiled it for that one person who actually is watching right now.
Let's just.
Who's
I'll
watching
have
now?
these up and ready.
Well, currently
So,
no
yeah.
one's watching right now. We're filming.
This is
We're
true.
not
Well,
streaming.
Quinn might be watching somewhere. You never know.
Okay, so we went to Gatlinburg.
We went to Gatlinburg.
We had some
and
fun there, I would say.
It was the last night, and we were
Are you pulling
just
up the cars?
we came across an exotic car display area, and so we kind of checked out, and it.
Well, at first we were kind of like, is it really worth
Yeah, we were
going
like,
and seeing?
I mean, there's some cool cars, but it's like, is it really worth this money? And because like, it was just gonna be me and Aiden. Like, it wasn't gonna be any of our parents or anything. And we're like, yeah, let's just go in. And I've never really seen any exotic cars or anything like that. And oh my
Really?
gosh, we
That was
made
your
it.
first time?
I mean, I've seen some on the road, but nothing like that. Like we're all just sitting there.
Yeah, like show cars.
Yeah. And
I'll show them this one first.
we decide that it's worth it, and we go in there, and man, did we just have the time of our lives. I mean,
I would say it's probably the most exciting.
it was definitely
hour
the
or
most
two of the
exciting
trip.
part of the trip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, one of the coolest things I've ever done. I mean, just seeing those cars for the first time IRL was just
Being
unreal.
up close and
All
actually
of his
being around.
Forza dreams came true.
Yeah, there wasn't a Veneno, but there was a great.
Okay, you didn't know there's only like 45 Venenas in the world.
Actually.
Yeah, that's why they're $4.5 million. They're crazy rare.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, they said they were. I want to go back there next time in Gatlinburg.
I think
they change out cars.
we should do discuss favorite cars and why. Top 3 favorite cars.
Top 3.
Yeah, we'll go down the line.
Oh, me first.
Yeah.
Well, so I can't say this is my favorite car, but
Go
actually,
from 3 to 1.
From 3 to 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't really based off pure performance and/or based off of just like.
Yeah, this isn't like
anything.
performance or looks, or this is just opinion.
I really like the Aston Martin DB9, not because I know someone that has one, but I just like the car very much. It's a beautiful car, and it's featured in James Bond. So go watch that if you haven't.
That is true.
My second car, Oh, it's so hard. I guess you have to say a Porsche 911 here, because I mean, if you don't, then you're just not popular opinion.
We saw, but wasn't that the blue one?
We saw a Porsche 911 992.
Personally, I am detecting a theme.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
I like that car. I think it's really nice. I like the turbos more than I like the actual just Porsche 911s or 992s, but I like the Porsche 911. And my favorite car,
I'm juggling.
I like the Mazda Miata MX-5 because that is
I'm
my
detecting a theme
that's
right
my
now.
first car.
Yes.
That's my first car, and
I like
you just can't
turbos
beat
more
it.
than other ones because that one's a turbo.
Yeah. But I like my car. It's perfect for me. It's small. I'm not the biggest guy. I think it's a great handling car. It doesn't need to be fast for me. It's nice.
I like cars. I think they're cool, but I don't know a lot, and I'm not like a nerd or anything, so I'm not gonna waste your time. My favorite car is a Lamborghini Veneno, and that's all I have to say.
It's not your car.
Yeah, you're doing top 3.
I don't like know any other like I honestly like don't know enough cars to even like give a.
I guess that's fair.
Given
We didn't play
a hundred.
Forza enough. I guess we're gonna play Forza. I suppose. Well, this is a tough one for me. There's a lot of like different things I can pick from here. I don't really know which way to go because I do have. Please tell me. Okay, I didn't turn it off. We're good. I don't know really which way to go with this. I could go off of like performance. I could go old. I could go flashy looks. I don't really know where to go, so I think I'm just gonna go with my gut. See, also, I don't know if I want to go like if like just cars I want or like cars that are like somewhat practical either. I think for number 3, I'm gonna go with Porsche 911 GT. What do you say?
He said Honda Civic.
Okay, low key Honda Civic Type R's.
I wasn't gonna be surprised. That would have been a fine pick. I like the that just reminds me of a Subaru WRX though.
WRXs are super nice.
I mean, those are just. I mean, most of the time the driver though is coughing before he even gets out of the car. But both of those cars, they're very similar in my opinion.
Yeah.
But Honda, I know Subaru, everyone says is more reliable. I would take the Honda over the Civic every day, or Honda over the WRX every day.
Me too. Honda's a good brand. Anyway, so for number 3, I'm gonna go. This is tough. I'm gonna pick this as a tie because they look. I'm going with a
Bro's
tie.
cheating.
No, I'm going with a tie.
He's defending his own rules a bit.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going with a tie. I don't have any specific numbers, but any old Aston Martins. I love those because of James Bond.
DB5 is probably the best.
Yeah, and then for the same reason, it's not in James Bond, but I like the older Porsche 911s. They look super sick. And I really want one. They look super. They're sweet. For number 2,
I thought it was gonna be a GT3 RS. Honestly,
that's not my number 3. That low-key might be my number 2. That's just a piece of engineering. That is a beautiful piece of German engineering.
I like
That
the Porsche Spider too. It's not bad.
the 918. That's just track toy, bro.
Yeah.
That's engineering, but low key. I'm gonna switch off a Porsche real quick. Personally, they saw this down in Gatlinburg. I love Ford GTs.
Ford GTs, like older Ford GTs or newer Ford?
The newer one.
Okay. I forgot. My favorite car actually isn't any. Oh, sorry. My favorite car actually isn't any in my top 3. My favorite car is a Shelby Hot Rod 500, like the original one.
GT 500.
Yeah, the original one he drove. No, the original one he drove. That car. When I first saw it in Ford vs Ferrari, I just like it. So
I need to watch Ford vs Ferrari. I've only seen like half of it, and then I fell asleep.
oh, that's not good.
You were there.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like my 5th time watching it.
Yeah, I
So
fell
I didn't
asleep.
really pay attention.
I think they turned it off.
I wouldn't
Whatever.
be surprised.
Anywho, for my favorite car,
What do you think? What's your opinions on BMWs, Brad?
BMW.
what about the 3 Series specifically with a hardtop convertible?
The Biarsch Motors skid. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think they're pretty nice. Talking from personal experience.
What's your experience with the maintenance on these cars?
Well, unfortunately, I bought one with multiple previous owners, 3 to be exact.
3? That you're not
3
3?
previous
Wow.
owners. Not too high a mileage though.
Yeah.
Have had some issues, but they're not major issues, so it hasn't been that bad. And I mean, they're reliable. It drives very nice. And so, I mean, from personal experience, I think they're good. they're a good car.
That's good. I mean, that's a solid pick. I feel like. Is that like your 1 or 2 behind the Lamborghini, of course?
Why would I pick a 2009 BMW over a Lamborghini?
Sometimes you just like cars better.
It is
over other
valid. I'm gonna
cars.
go. Okay, my number 1 car is a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. That's my number
There it
1.
is.
I'm
You
just
call
going
it-
with my gut there.
Called that one.
I've
Yeah,
designed
saw
them.
it.
I've designed them so many times on Porsche's website. I want one.
Porsche sponsor me. I'll take a sponsorship.
Me too. I'll take a car. Thank you.
I don't even care if it's like a. I don't even.
My number 1 is actually the Willys.
What are those like?
1945 Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it called a yuck yuck? What's those little things that they drive in South Africa? Hold on.
I don't know.
They're not like any impoverished.
Like those little trucks.
They're only 3-wheeled. I think it's called a yuck yuck
My
or
favorite
something.
car is a Batmobile.
Hold on.
Cause it's mine. I love the Batmobile. Nah.
Or-
So moving
yeah,
on,
these things right here.
as we
Let's debate the
wrap
best
up with
airplane.
yuck, yuck,
This thing right here. Can
I
Porsche
don't-
just give me one of those?
I don't know airplanes either.
You don't know
I'll
airplane?
take one of those from Porsche.
Let's debate airplanes.
Yuck, yuck.
Brad, what is your favorite
Who
airplane?
cares about? I mean, airplanes are cool. I think airplanes are cooler than cars, but it's like
Solid car for
like
me.
fighter
honestly.
jets?
who talks about airplanes?
Airplanes are sick.
I know they are, right? But like, it's just like a.
What's your favorite airplane? Do you even know the names of any airplanes?
No,
Seriously?
You don't know the name of a single airplane?
no,
Do you know what an F-14 is?
no.
F-16.
I just told you I don't know the names of any of them.
What about the 18?
no?
Or the 22?
Yes,
35?
I know
You
that
could
one.
honestly probably name an F and just name a higher number between 10 and 25, and you'd probably be right. Just name an F and a number. What's a number on your head?
F-21.
That's not.
That's not a plane.
You told me.
See,
Maybe a P-21. I don't know if that's a plane or not. It might be. Like a Mustang, maybe?
is it a P-21 Mustang? I
It
don't think
might
so.
be. I don't think
Please
it
don't
is,
blame
but
us in the
maybe.
comments. I'm not that big into planes. I do like them though. F-22s are my favorite. They're sick.
There's some nice ones out there.
I thoroughly just they're very nice.
Just because I know a pilot, I like the C-17. It's a cool plane to be around. Stuff I can do is pretty nice.
That is true. Big planes. Anywho, what's next?
That was a quick topic.
Well, I mean, there's not much to talk about on planes, and you don't know much about them.
That is true.
I think they're cool because they can fly. Like cars can't. do
Speaking
that.
of which, air show's coming up soon.
We're not be- we're not be
Yay!
here.
Where are you being?
Where are you being?
oh,
Really?
I got that. That's funny.
Mickey Mouse is in the clubhouse now. Here we go.
And then you'll be in Nicaragua.
When's the air show?
I have no clue. I know it's there you go.
I will be back.
Okay, so probably just be me and Xander because Raleigh will be in Hawaii.
I honestly.
No, he's not in Hawaii that
I
long.
don't
He
like.
isn't.
one
He's
of-
gone 4th through 4.
Oh, they haven't met Robbie yet.
No one cares about the air show.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
No
We're-
one cares. No one does care.
Anyways,
but they do
we-
have F-22s the air show, and
Yeah.
I do enjoy taking breaks from grilling hot dogs and just like looking up at them.
Yeah, if you pull up at an air show somewhere in Ohio, and the date was released, and you find us working a hot dog, lemonade,
Hey,
or
low key, if
water
we,
stand.
Hey, if we get together, should we do a air show podcast?
maybe.
That is a new location.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it without Brad. Like,
Plus, we
that'd
won't.
be
Yeah, we won't have the
disrespectful.
mics either.
I just be
True.
disrespect.
It would be funny though.
Maybe we could voice call you.
Put you on call.
Like,
Well, I'm in line.
I can't hear you. What'd you say? Anyway, funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, we all run cross country and track, and that just started this morning.
I
Which
missed
has
it.
opinions
on running.
on running. Were you
Let's
there?
hear it.
Were you there? Did you? Were
No,
you
I had vacation Bible school
okay.
at my
I
church.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I know only like a few people showed up from people that we have certain running groups in
Yeah.
our.
Do we want to
team,
break them down
so I
vaguely?
guess you could,
Just for terminology.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we're only gonna talk about the boys because there's not much team correlation there.
Yeah.
We're trying, but
Well, apparently, I don't know if we're trying too hard. I think there's some issues. Anyways, go ahead.
all right. So Spartans is varsity. That's what they're called. We got then Blackhawks.
I don't know if we're keeping those.
Okay, so then we have a real
Group 2, Group 3.
we have quite the big team, and so there's 3 JV groups, and it looks like our
Whoa! You just said the word.
It's actually 2 words.
The abbreviation.
Abbreviation. We don't say that.
We have the sub tier run.
No.
We have
Dude, our team is so good. We could have 2 varsity teams.
okay, man. That's probably like
we could have 2 varsity teams, just not both of them would go to state, or maybe make it out of districts.
Yeah. We have a lot of good runners on our team. But unfortunately, some of them do make JV instead of the varsity. And so we got 3 groups mostly. Last year it was Blackhawks, Minutemen, and Falcons, descending in that order, based off of military group names that were picked by the squads. Looking at Blackhawk leader right here.
Not the leader.
I know. You got Blackhawk member right here.
It's nice.
Groups, they'll probably rename that.
I was the treasurer.
You're the treasurer. What's that mean?
We're both
So-
Spartans.
Yeah,
Yeah, so how was practice today, boys?
that was good.
It was-
I biked. It's foggy.
It was very foggy. Woke up at 6:45 feeling tired.
Oh yeah,
I would've
because
imagined.
practice got moved back by like 15 minutes or something like that.
No, it did
Well,
not.
last year it was 7:45.
No, it was not. It's always been 7:30.
Has it always been?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right.
On the occasion, it's been 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's trying to do next week.
7 o'clock every day?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ouch.
But yeah, so woke up. Was tired, but the excitement kind of overtook
Dude, I
the.
just realized I have to get to
fatigue.
work tomorrow.
That
I don't.
sucks. But
Yeah, I'm making bank. Though,
showed
so
up.
it's alright.
Showed up late. I mean, it was the first day. Had a little rough morning, but that won't happen again, Russ. Sorry. Whoa! I just said the other word.
That's not good.
What'd you say?
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it was good. You are injured,
Right now I am. I have a avulsion injury.
so you did not run.
No, 2 millimeters of my bone snapped off, and it's just floating around in there, so that's kind of fun.
That's very fun.
Yeah, if I broke off literally, I think this is like 2 millimeters or a millimeter more, I would have had surgery.
Dang.
So, I guess we're just hoping for it to dissolve. I don't know what it does.
My training plan starts today. I still need to run today. It's only 3 miles though, so it should be pretty easy. I'm itching to get back to practice. Next like month is looking a little rough with my schedule. I won't be able to show up to practice this week, except I can go Saturday, but I don't think we have official conditioning on Saturday, right? I'll be able to show up with them wherever they run, which is nice. Next week, I'm only going to be able to show up Monday and Tuesday, and it's going to be really freaking early because of kids camp.
Yeah.
Our kids camp that we run for the younger lads and lasses looking to get into the sport of
Yeah.
running.
Well, we'll see.
So it'll be at the crack of dawn before kids camp.
Oh, you'll probably get there where it's still dark.
Yeah.
Because next week will probably be like 5 or 6 miles, and
And then, but then after that, I'm going on a mission trip to Nicaragua, so I will be out of the country, not at practice.
Nicaragua is an interesting country.
We had missionaries who lived down there for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
They used to go to our church, and now they're back up here, and so we've always gone through them, but now that they're back, they're taking us down.
So I guess good that you have not
Yeah.
natives, but people that are experienced going.
Yeah, we always have they have a feeding center they started up there, and so we always it's basically the same thing every time they go down. It's once every 4 years ish.
Yeah.
It's we go down, work at the feeding center, work at a kids camp that we host, go around some churches and stuff, have a good time.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Should be fun. I'm very excited.
But I get to start running next week,
That is hype.
so that's going to be interesting to see where I'm at. I think I'm still fit, but we'll see.
Have you lost your fitness from fast JV?
I lost my fast JV fitness. You know what's funny? I don't know if I've actually officially ever been on JV.
I have. Actually, hold on. Does JV and summer conditioning count?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah.
So freshman year, I did my first run in conditioning with varsity. Died. On the hill, we run back up to get back to our high school. I perished. Got dropped down to JV for a week or two. Came back up. Or no,
Longer than a week or two.
I was there for a couple months. I remember, no, I got moved up.
You got moved up once official practice started.
Yeah.
And
I was-
got moved down.
Well, I mean, that Sugar Creek.
No. That was the narrows you're thinking of.
Oh,
I didn't know, when it was official, when they listed the groups, I think it was the next Monday after that one.
wow, that's just, I don't like how they do that. It's always when you're a freshman, sophomore that's fighting for a spot to even stay in that top 10. Technically, the Spartan group's kind of been dissolved down to just the top half of the team because varsity's usually top 11, top 7 actually run, top 9 go on
We have about
trips.
what?
20,
Do we have 20?
20 people that run with us.
How many
usually.
freshmen do we have? Do you know?
I think we're gonna have 2. I think Jack might come out. I don't know. I've heard
Okay,
rumors.
so if he comes out, that's 3 new ones.
Our
That's-
team could look really interesting. I think there's gonna be a lot of fast people. I think you're gonna see a team at state this year. I don't know if we'll win state. Probably this year or next year if we have a chance of doing it. But
I think
it'll be interesting.
we also have a good shot our senior year.
Yeah, but it's
Oh
not
wait, that
gonna
is
be
next year. Dang! Oh my gosh.
I know. So I was thinking this earlier.
That's crazy.
Today. Think of it. Like a year and a month ago, we were freshmen, and in a year we'll be seniors.
Shut up.
Like
Insane.
that's just
That hurts my
what?
soul.
Like that doesn't seem
Time
like
is
it should be
passing. If
real.
you guys are in your
Yeah.
high school years, even middle school years, enjoy your childhood, guys. It's
Yeah.
passing by real quick.
I watched a video today, and it was basically the whole point of it was like we think back on like our childhood days, like oh we were playing Fortnite, like those were like the days.
Oh, actually, hold on. Quick pause. Hate to interrupt this. I was talking in one of my group chats earlier, my gaming group chat. Someone in there who does robotics was at like a thing, like a robotics kids camp, I think. And this kid was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, so I started playing Fortnite in Chapter 3, Season 2." And Matthew's like,
Whoa.
no, and Matthew was like, that's our friend. He was talking about this. Matthew says, "Yeah, so I was like an OG. I played back in Chapter 1 in 2017." And you know what that kid said?
I wasn't born yet.
That's the year I was born. And that made the wrinkles on my skin deepen.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
I mean, bro, we started playing Fortnite when kids who now play Fortnite, like, didn't exist.
That's insane.
Now you're saying 2017 was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. We are almost a decade away from the beginning of Fortnite. And it feels like it was yesterday.
Was that 2017? Was that? I thought it was 2016.
It was 2017.
I wouldn't say it feels like it was yesterday, but
It
it's not
definitely
like-
doesn't feel
well,
7 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember when Fortnite was still in like the beta stages. Like they were like, "Oh, it's building bad, it's building good." Like I remember when there was glitches and stuff like that. Wow, that's insane.
I remember when I first
Okay.
started playing COD.
Okay.
I got Warzone when it came out, and I was like, yo, this is like, I never played like a first-person, like, realistic shooter. And bro, that was like 5 years ago.
wow.
And here we are. Black Ops
Person.
6 is about to come out. I'm
Realistic
excited.
shooter. That's insane. Black Ops kind of made it.
Black Ops.
evolve.
I bought Modern Warfare 3. I just finished the campaign. I almost shed a real tear at the end of it. It was very sad. But yeah, Black Ops 6 is coming out this November, November.
Yeah.
It should be. I'm personally very excited. I'm definitely gonna get it either when it comes out or for Christmas. Very excited personally.
That just had a real memory throwback. I remember playing Fortnite for the first time at a soccer tournament. Wow.
I remember the first time I played Fortnite. I was at his house and I played it on his iPad because my parents wouldn't let me get it. Season 4, playing mobile.
I remember playing Season 4. I played with the ice, whatever that guy was, the ice prisoner.
I played first time I played on console. I play Xbox. Season 8.
I don't know how late I played.
It was so hype.
not late.
It was very hype. Got the battle pass.
I never got the battle pass.
I had the battle. I got a good amount of battle passes before I quit.
Dude.
I played
I never did. I only got
season 8, season
I only
9,
got- I only
season
got
X.
skins.
Because
I did them
chapter 2,
skins.
season 1. I played about 6 seasons before I took
So
a
hear
break.
me out. We never made an intro to our vlogs, and low-key, I feel like that's vital.
To this?
Yeah, or not vlogs. I mean podcasts. We
Like
never
an
had
edited one?
Yeah, like an actual edited intro.
Like to
some-
start every video, we
Yeah.
just like put it at the front. Like a little like
Like we never like.
doesn't
never
have, we,
just-
we, like, we don't even have to be in it, just like a little intro screen.
yeah, or like something that has a song or something that's consistent.
Yeah. Because we do an intro.
Dude, why did that like make me jump?
What that intro
I
or
like,
that?
accidentally hit his knee and bro went
Oh, that's not good.
flinched.
All right, let's make a little song right now. The what?
We're on a podcast.
I think
Alright.
I might be cutting that.
I'm gonna cut that.
Nah, we don't cut this. This is
This is
Dude,
the full-on
okay.
Cut
You have experience. This is very like we're just jumping here.
for
You
what?
have experience with firearms.
Yeah,
This guy's never shot a gun before.
yeah, it's sad.
I agree. I would consider myself an avid shooter. I don't go a lot because I can't like legally take myself driving and shooting. I can't do either of those currently. I need my dad to take me, and we're just not always free all the time, but I really want to go. But yeah, Brad here has never shot a gun before, and I'm trying to get him to go to the range with me whenever I go.
I don't know if
Huh?
I can find. I'm trying
Dang,
to
bro.
find. Let me see one second. I'm trying to find me shooting a gun.
I don't know if I have any videos of me shooting a gun. What's your favorite guns to shoot?
I'm gonna go with the MP5, not because, and I shot a full automatic one in Tennessee.
See, I haven't. I don't do that because I
Um,
can't. I don't know anyone with a
next
full
time
auto
I go
MP5.
down-
I'd kill to have one.
Next time, well, you can't. They're illegal in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Full automatic.
Yeah,
But that's why I went to Tennessee to do it. But
that's why Ohio was lame.
when I go back to Tennessee, I want to shoot a full automatic M16 and a saw. If you know what that is.
Yeah.
Here's a video of me shooting. I believe MP5. Yeah. Let's just go the last couple seconds. That way you don't have to.
I've seen this
sit
video
through.
before.
I'll just play the.
I need to go down to Tennessee, I suppose. It's a nice sound.
I didn't hit much of the metal there though.
Person-
Should I play on this?
Personally, so I have
That
an
might be the
AR.
intro.
I have an AR-15 I got for Christmas. Aero Precision. We got parts and put it together. Aero Precision, 16-inch barrel. Pretty.
You built the gun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we did an AR-9 from Aero Precision.
Yeah.
Like a AR 9mm. That's a pretty sick gun.
Are they cheaper if you buy them and then build them?
Yes.
Okay.
It is cheaper. I mean, it's still expensive, but
Yeah, because I know there's
if you buy all the stripped parts,
Yeah.
you get stripped lower receiver, and then you get like a lower parts kit
Yeah.
with like fire control groups. It takes time. You got to watch like videos and make sure you're careful of everything because
Yeah.
it's a firearm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is cheaper than buying a fully assembled one.
I've heard there's ways you can buy almost not exotic, but hypercars and supercars and then build them.
Huh.
Like they send you scrap.
I'm doing that.
And there's Factory X, I believe it is, sends you get to build a car pretty much, and they send you the parts for it, and you build it in your garage.
That's actually sick.
Which I think is what sneak peek into what I might do in a couple years with my dad. So that might be kind of cool to do.
Yeah. So we built our AR-9, which I like shooting. Fits with Glock mags.
Yeah.
Throw a 32 round in there. Bussin'.
So I'm not trying to throw you off here, but put in the comments below what you want the intro to look like.
That is true. That's a good. That is
very,
a good point.
I don't know how to say this. Not very dough here, but very easy to craft. Yeah, like you can mold us into anything. We're not really. Give us something to mold into. We'll bake it in the oven. So,
Anywho,
give me something.
put the AR-9 together. Built my AR-15, my baby. I love it a lot. I got a little bit like hand stop foregrip on it. Got the Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot.
So I don't know if this person wants me to say his name on the cast, so I'm just gonna
Just-
close it.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this man, we'll just call him, I don't know, Mop?
Stewie.
Stop, Stewie?
Mott?
Yeah, I said Mott.
Let's go Mott.
Alright, so this man, Mott, has...
Wait, hold on.
He has...
Hold on. What are you about to say?
I was just gonna tell him, what they have, what he has. What? I know. Don't say that. I wasn't planning on doing
All right, cool. Anyway, continue.
So, well, I mean, even if they knew that, then it wouldn't matter because they don't know his name.
I suppose.
I mean, who's Mott? And even if they do get his first name from Mott somehow, and they find out his name's Brandon, Mott, then how are they going to find his last name?
Well, just look through all the Mott.
Or draw. Mott Draw.
Mott Draw! What's up, Mott Draw?
So
All right.
anyways, Mott Draw has a couple things just laying around in his house. I can't even name them because I'm not supposed to name them, but I know he owns at least 15 firearms in his vicinity that he could get.
And those are sick.
They're pretty sick.
Nah, what I want, guys, I'm trying to build my full loadout like it's Call of Duty. So I got my AR-15. I want to get a suppressor for that bad boy, but that's going to take too much time at the moment. So,
You have to get a trust.
yeah, I do. Well, yeah. Okay. Quick reference for everyone who doesn't know guns. Can't own a rifle until you're 18. Can't own a handgun until you're 21. As I am neither of
What's your
those.
opinion?
I do not care about guns at all.
As I am neither of those, it goes in a trust under my dad's name, and then when I turn those legal ages, I get the weapons as my own.
Or you can just keep them in there, and then you can use them as a user, and then when he passes away, you get them. Or there's other ways you can do it that also creates appreciation on the.
But
value.
currently, I legally do not own them because I can't.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Anywho,
Let's shift gears here because Brad's kind of excluded from
bro,
this topic.
listen. All I'm saying, maybe we'll do a podcast range day. if you
We
wanna,
could probably do that.
because
sometime.
I just need you to go shooting with
We
me
could probably shoot my BB gun down there. Does that count as
at the
shooting?
range.
Yeah, literally
Instead of-
down there.
Instead of like,
We've already shot my airsoft gun on his channel.
That's tough.
yeah.
Nah,
I have
love
a
my-
pellet gun, airsoft, and BB.
I
Here.
have airsoft gun. I just really want to go shoot. I have a Henry 22 lever action,
That's not bad.
dude. It's just it's a plinker because it's a 22. But
Yeah.
God, I love lever actions. They're so
Okay, I
fun.
could talk about guns for probably a good hour or two.
Yeah, me
but
too.
Brad could not. So
Yeah.
let's
Anywho.
get
I will
something else.
literally fall asleep.
So let's change the gear here.
I think we might be able to wrap this up soon.
It's true.
Oh, let's check the
yeah.
duration. What are we at?
We're definitely like
40 minutes.
Let's see.
It's not bad. I mean,
Honestly, pretty solid. All the podcasts that I've done with you guys, they've gone a little longer.
that's not bad.
Makes sense. More people.
That's true.
So I think we're gonna wrap this one up. Before we go,
Water. Whoops.
what'd you do?
Spilled water because I chugged it wrong.
Ready?
That was nice.
Okay, peace.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.